Yeah, hello my people, it's me again, Daniel, update Naija. So today I want to talk to you about the substandard education system in Nigeria. Now, of recent, I've been seeing many videos of Nigerian university students, beating lecturers. I saw one video of a lady physically abusing a lecturer, for filling malpractice form for her. Now, guys, listen to this very well. I am not trying to promote violence, but do you know that these Nigerian students, mostly the university students, they pass through so many things, so many dirty business before they can pay for their school fees, before they can feed in the school, pay for accommodation. The federal government is not supporting in any way. Now, firstly, let's look at this from this instance now. There is a student, fighting all his way. And it is very common in Africa that an average African parent will only sponsor you from your crèche group to your secondary level of education. You understand? And they want you to do more for yourself in your tertiary education, the university level and so like that. So now, getting to this higher institution, you put in all your best as a student because you just want to graduate, get the certificate. Even eventually, you know that if you graduated finish, you won't actually work with this certificate or whatever you studied in the school, because the government system is not, put in such way. Now, you are doing all your best. Some students go into dirty business like prostitution, thuggery, banditry, so many things, just because they want to graduate and do all those things, and make their parents proud. After doing all those things, after making all those sacrifices for your education, one lecturer now stands somewhere as hindrance to your education now, to your success, your graduation. Tell me how you're going to feel. And by the way, we also have so many of these girls and guys into a very diligent business, trying to make their ways out, survive in a very legitimate way. But it is very common in Nigerian higher institution that if you don't buy your lecturer's textbook, if you don't do this one, they will not pass you. Why is it like that? Our educational system is corrupt. It is very, very bad. This is the real cause of insecurity in Nigeria. This is the real cause of all the problems right now you're having with youths in Nigeria today. Now imagine our 8th student writing exams outside. In Nigeria higher institution, you will see so many students, like over thousands of students in just one hall writing, receiving lectures. 1,000 students with one lecturer, and this lecture have to do with their emotional, with their emotion. The lecturer will try to cash out, cash at least 100 naira or 200 from all of them by selling textbook. How are we going to continue this way in Nigeria? How? Tell me. Now, you lecturer messing with such students, definitely it will tear you slap. It will give you slap. It is not their fault. It is how they have been programmed. They have been programmed to do so. They have been programmed to be violent. The federal government is there doing nothing about these stuffs. Now, let's ask the state governors and even the so-called presidents. How many universities have you established so far since your inception in office? How many? None. You guys find it so difficult to build university within 4 years, but you can complete your mansion in the frame of 6 months. Nobody do that. You cannot build university for 4 years in office, but you can complete your mansion within 6 months. These politicians are thieves. They don't care about us. I don't know why you are still believing in them. I'm talking about the present state of revolution. We need a political revolution in Nigeria. That we just sweep all these bad politicians away and bring in fresh blood. Fresh bloods that care for education. So having said this now, I am charging the federal government and mostly the president to motivate each governor of every state to build at least 2 universities before 4 years in office. During their 4 years in office, we can do this thing. You guys can do it. Just 2 universities in 4 years. 2 universities in 4 years. We need education in that country. My people need education, not just this your bigotry policies. Not this your witch hunting policies. Instead of you to face the socio-economic aspect of our people, you are there spending money on prosecuting peaceful protesters. Meanwhile, you are negotiating millions of ransom with bandits. You guys get sense at all? Later now you will say that this so-called youths that you have failed to give education, they are turning into bandits. These so-called youths, they are protesting, in a very violent way. What do you expect? Come on. What do you expect? Since 2015, how many universities have Buhari established? How many universities has Buhari established in Nigeria? How many? And to you, all the governors in Nigeria, since your inception in office, how many universities have you established in Nigeria? Please answer me with all conscience, with your conscience. You guys are all quiet now, waiting for 2023 to come up, right? Yeah, it's good. But let me tell you something. Without good education in Nigeria, nothing is going to work. Trust me. Because you are not taking the people along with you. You guys are all thieves, stealing public funds. You failed to synthesize your people in a reasonable way. So guys, why talking about this education in Nigeria? Let me tell you something. How do you even expect a lecturer to coordinate or teach over 1,000 students in just a single hall? I used to be a student in Nigeria. I know how it is there, overcrowded. So guys, let's forget the bad leaders we have in Nigeria. Let's forget all these dirty, filthy politicians. I have a very good news for you. And this good news is Talent My Academy. This academy is just meant to provide good education. I mean, quality education for the students or youth that are unable to, get quality education. So all you can do to support this academy is by buying their affirmation card. By doing this, you're helping some people, you're helping a poor youth, students in Nigeria. We need education. The senators, the ministers, the chairmen, the dirty politicians carrying bullion van, they could not use their money to finance such projects. They prefer to build hotels. They prefer to build so many, housing estates for themselves in their name to earn more money from the poor masses. But see this young lady called Aramide putting in such intelligent efforts to educate Nigerian youth that have no access to quality education. This lady is a graduate of Harvard University, but she came down to Nigeria to establish this program. a voluntary program. Please be part of it. My young Nigerian youth that you think you are looking for ways to support. Okay, this is how I am supporting Nigeria. How do you support your people? So please be part of this program. Help this academy, let them have more students. Let us grow the true future leaders. We don't have to fail like this, our old leaders in present position right now. They have already failed us. But don't let us, we the leaders of today, fail our coming generation. Again, Nigerian federal government, forget all these wish-hunting policies. Invest in education. Educate your people. Build schools. We have inadequacy in our classroom. No good lecturers, no good study environments. Please, help us, help Nigerians. Build schools, build universities, build polytechnics, public schools, secondary, primary, nursery, crèche. Please do something about our education, because we are already going down. We are academically depreciating in that country. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and there are more to come. Until everything gets better, I will never stop updating you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.